Would you repeat this life again and again? Would the idea of living your current life on repeat be horrifying or affirming? The concept of eternal recurrence, possibly originated by Pythagoras around 500 BCE, suggests that after specific periods, the same events recur and that nothing is entirely new. Aristotle's pupil, Eudemus, pondered this notion, questioning whether the same time recurs as some believe. The same has many interpretations, including the seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter repeating endlessly in a predictable cycle. The regular, repeating journey of our planet Earth around the sun. The phases of the moon in a continuous cycle from the new moon to the full moon and back again. The water cycle, evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection occurring repeatedly in a continuous loop. The regular transition from day to night and back as the Earth rotates on its axis. Eudemus suggested that if these natural events recur, humanity might also live the same life over again. This theory has been met with varying perspectives. Some find it horrifying, while others find it affirming. Origen, a Greek scholar from around 200 CE, added another dimension, claiming that the contents of each cycle would not be identical but only indistinguishable. This claim seems reasonable when we look at historical events that seem to follow recurring patterns in human behavior and societal structures. Consider these examples. Rise and fall of empires. Roman Empire and Ottoman Empire both experienced extensive expansion, followed by internal strife, corruption, and eventual decline. British Empire and Soviet Union both expanded significantly, influenced global politics and economics, and faced decline due to overextension and internal challenges. Economic crises. Great Depression of 1930s and global financial crisis in 2008 both involved major economic downturns triggered by financial speculation, leading to widespread unemployment and economic hardship. Dot-com bubble in 2000 and cryptocurrency crashes between 2018 to 2021 both saw rapid rises in the value of new technologies followed by sharp declines. Pandemics. Spanish flu in 1918 and COVID-19 between 2019 to 2020. Both pandemics caused widespread illness and death globally, leading to social and economic disruptions. Measures such as social distancing, mask wearing, and quarantines were implemented in both cases. Wars and conflicts. World War I and World War II both involved complex alliances, significant loss of life, and reshaped global politics. Unresolved issues from the First War partly led to the Second. Vietnam War and Afghanistan War both saw powerful nations, the U.S. in both cases, involved in prolonged wars in foreign countries with controversial justifications and outcomes. Civil rights movements. Civil rights movement in 1960s and Black Lives Matter movement between 2010s to 2020s. Both sought to address racial inequality and systemic injustice, advocating for equal rights and societal change through protests and activism. Political revolutions. French Revolution in 1789 and Russian Revolution in 1917, both driven by widespread discontent with existing political systems, leading to significant social and political upheaval and the establishment of new regimes. Technological disruptions. Industrial Revolution between 18th to 19th centuries and Digital Revolution between 20th to 21st centuries both saw transformative technological advancements that drastically changed economies, labor markets, and societal structures. Saint Augustine, a Roman scholar, argued against the idea of eternal recurrence. He believed that true happiness and salvation could not be achieved if a soul was destined to return to a cycle of misery and suffering, even if it experienced moments of temporary happiness. Friedrich Nietzsche, the esteemed German philosopher of 19th century, experienced a moment of profound revelation while strolling beside the serene lake Silvaplana in Switzerland. Here, amidst the beauty of nature, he contemplated the theory of eternal recurrence. While the concept had existed before Nietzsche's time, it was his unique interpretation that breathed new vitality into it. In his renowned work, The Gay Science, Nietzsche didn't present eternal recurrence as an absolute truth but rather as a thought experiment, a captivating hypothetical question that invites deep reflection. He considered this theory to be both horrifying and paralyzing, yet his intention wasn't to assert it as a factual reality. Instead, Nietzsche used it as a tool to provoke introspection and self-examination. Consider for a moment. What if you were destined to live your current life over and over again, for all eternity? Every joy, every sorrow, every triumph, and every failure, repeated endlessly in an infinite loop. This thought experiment, though daunting, holds within it the potential for profound insight. For Nietzsche, the emotional reaction to this hypothetical scenario was more significant than its theoretical implications. It served as a mirror, reflecting back to individuals the quality of their lives and the depth of their existence. Are you living authentically, with purpose and passion? Are you making the most of every moment, cherishing the beauty and complexity of life? Incorporating the principles of Ho'oponopono, a Hawaiian practice of healing and forgiveness, adds a profound layer of reflection to eternal recurrence. Ho'oponopono embraces the belief that as souls, we are incarnated to experience and seek resolution for our past misgivings. It teaches us to take responsibility for our own feelings and recognize that, according to the law of attraction, both positivity and negativity are reflections of what we have drawn into our lives. By embracing this practice, we can foster healing, accountability, and transformation in our journey FO life. The practice involves 4 key phrases: I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. By embracing these 4 verses, we take responsibility for our own emotions and situations, praying to the Creator to address negativity, clear blockages, and rectify matters. As we say, I love you, and thank you, we invite healing and transformation, trusting that our sincere intentions and gratitude will bring about positive change. Rather than succumbing to fear or despair, let the concept of eternal recurrence inspire us to seize each day with renewed vigor and determination, embracing the opportunity to create a life worth reliving, an existence filled with meaning, growth, and fulfillment. Through Ho'oponopono, we can transform our journey into one of continuous improvement and harmony. As you contemplate the infinite cycle of existence, remember that every choice you make, every action you take, has the power to shape your eternal recurrence. Embrace life with authenticity and compassion, cultivate meaningful connections, and leave a legacy that resonates through eternity.